You're not going to believe what I'm about to tell you. I wouldn't believe it myself if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, in my own brooder, in the middle of a crisis. One morning, I walked into my brooding room like I always do. The lights were warm, the feeders full, the water clean, but something was off. 12 chicks out of a new batch of 40 were hunched, sleepy-eyed, breathing faster than normal. They weren't moving toward the feeders. They weren't peeping as actively. Some looked pale. I immediately knew if I didn't act fast, I could lose all 12 by the end of the day. I checked for dehydration, pinched the skin gently on one, and it stayed tented, dehydrated. I checked the droppings. Some were loose, slightly watery. It wasn't coccidiosis yet, but I knew what I was seeing. Shipping stress, early digestive upset, and a bacterial bloom in the gut. Something that happens when chicks get stressed, cold, or are exposed to mild pathogens during handling. Normally, I'd pull out an antibiotic, maybe oxytetracycline or enrofloxacin, but this time I paused. These were day-olds. The immune system was just forming. I didn't want to throw off their microbiome right at the start. Instead, I turned to two powerful natural remedies: aloe vera and garlic. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not against conventional medicine. I'm a poultry vet and I teach evidence-based practice. But sometimes, especially in the first few days of life, you need a gentle but powerful nudge to restore balance. And these two ingredients, used correctly, can do just that. Let me show you how I prepared it and why it worked. If you're with me, hit that like button. Let me know where you're watching from in the comments below. And if this video ends up bringing you value, consider subscribing to stay connected. How I made the mix, step by step. I took 3 large aloe vera leaves, not just any aloe vera. You need mature leaves, at least 1 year old, thick and fleshy. I sliced off the spiky edges, then cut the leaf lengthwise to reveal the clear, juicy gel inside. I avoided the yellow sap between the skin and the gel, that's aloin. It can act as a laxative and irritate the gut. We don't want that in chicks. Just scoop the clear part with a spoon. Then I peeled 2 cloves of fresh garlic, crush them with the flat side of a knife, and let them sit for 10 minutes. That's when allicin, the powerful antimicrobial compound, forms. If you crush and immediately mix, you miss the magic. Let it breathe. I mixed 15 milliliters of aloe vera gel and the 2 crushed garlic cloves in 1 liter of water. I made just enough for one day and offered it as the only source of drinking water for the next 24 hours. That was it. No antibiotics, no commercial vitamins, just pure aloe and garlic. What happened next will surprise you. By the evening, yes, the same day, I noticed something. Chicks that were hunched in the morning were now standing. Some were pecking at feed. Others were sleeping normally. Not the distressed, weak kind of sleep, but the restful kind you want to see. By morning, 9 out of 12 were fully active. Their eyes were open and bright. The pale combs were pink again. I couldn't believe it. In just 24 hours, using nothing but 2 kitchen ingredients, I had turned the situation around. So why did it work? Let's talk science. This isn't magic, it's biology backed by research. Aloe vera contains akemanon, a polysaccharide that stimulates the immune system, anthraquinones, which have antimicrobial properties, and saponins, which help detoxify the gut and improve nutrient absorption. Garlic is rich in allicin, a powerful compound that kills bacteria, fungi, and even some viruses, sulfur compounds, which help support liver detox and general immunity, and prebiotics, which promote beneficial gut bacteria. When chicks are stressed or exposed to bacteria, their gut lining becomes inflamed. They eat less, they lose fluids. Harmful bacteria like E. coli multiply. Aloe vera soothes the gut and restores hydration, while garlic wipes out the harmful microbes and boosts immune response. Together, they act like a natural electrolyte antibiotic immune booster, all in one. The research backs it up. Don't just take my word for it. A 2020 study in the Tanzania Journal of Agricultural Sciences showed that aloe vera gel in drinking water at 1.5% inclusion improved broiler growth, FCR, and reduced mortality. A 2023 paper in the Nigerian Journal of Animal Production demonstrated that garlic extract at 400 ppm improved digestion and lowered bacterial load in the gut. In combination, these ingredients are even more powerful. A 2019 study found that aloe and garlic improved antibody production, liver function, and chick performance when used during the first 2 weeks of life. This is real science, real results, no fluff. Before I tell you practical inclusion levels, correct dosages, you need to know this.
More often, your flock might be getting sick, your hens might be producing less eggs, and your birds might not be growing faster as you'll desire. Worry not, we have created an ebook with more than 49 natural organic herbs that will ensure a faster growth for your birds, ensure that your hens lay more eggs, and ensure that your birds have an enhanced health through treating diseases and pest eradication. These herbs ranges from simple and available products such as garlic and ginger to moringa, mango leaves, and pawpaw. This ebook explains each natural product or herb using a very simple layout. Background information, biochemical composition, benefits for the poultry birds, preparation, and finally, inclusion levels or dosages. So, you'll be able to apply the information even if you're a beginner farmer. On top of that, you will get free consultations to help you achieve your desired goals. Get the ebook using the link in the description of this video or scan the QR code on the screen right now. Are you ready to make more money farming poultry organically?
Let's talk about practical inclusion levels. This is very important. In water, in 1 liter of water, put 15 milliliters of aloe vera gel and 2 crushed garlic cloves. Use this as the only water source for 24 to 48 hours during stress, early signs of infection, or post-vaccination. In feed, optional alternative. Garlic powder up to 0.4% of total feed, 4 grams per kilogram of feed. Aloe powder, rarely used, but if available, keep it under 0.5%. Do not exceed these doses. Too much garlic can irritate the gut. Too much aloe may cause diarrhea. When to use this water mix? Let's be practical. Here are the best times to use this mix. Day 1 to day 3 to support chicks right after arrival. Post-vaccination, especially after Gumboro or ND vaccines when stress is high. Heat stress days, garlic improves circulation and aloe keeps them hydrated. During diarrhea or wet droppings, first sign of gut upset, use this as the first line of support. You can also use it preventively. 3 days per week in week 1 and week 3. What if you can't find fresh aloe or garlic? You can use food-grade aloe vera juice, unsweetened and free of preservatives. Garlic extract, available in many veterinary or herbal supply shops, but always check for purity. Avoid products with alcohol or artificial colors. Here's a tip I've shared with over 50 farmers, and it works. Prepare and freeze your aloe garlic mix in ice cubes. Just blend, strain, and pour into trays. When stress hits, drop 1 or 2 cubes into the drinking water per liter. Instant remedy, no panic. But wait, is this enough? Let me be honest. Aloe and garlic are tools, not silver bullets. They don't replace. Good brooding temperature, 32 to 34 degrees C in week 1. Clean bedding and dry litter. Timely vaccinations. Balanced chick starter feed, at least 20 to 22% protein. What this remedy does is buy you time, support immunity, and reduce early chick losses without disrupting gut health or introducing resistance. I've worked with farmers across East Africa, from Kenya to Tanzania to Uganda, and I can tell you, access to quality veterinary care isn't always possible. But nature has given us tools. If we use them wisely, with knowledge and care. Aloe and garlic won't make you rich overnight, but they might save you 10, 20, even 50 chicks when things go south. And in poultry, survival is profit. So, the next time you walk into your brooder and see those worrying signs, don't panic, don't rush for antibiotics right away. Pause, breathe, reach for your aloe, peel your garlic, and give your chicks what they need to fight back, naturally, safely, and powerfully. And if you found this helpful, share this video with a fellow poultry keeper. We rise by lifting each other, especially when we raise chickens. Let me know in the comments. Have you ever used herbs in your poultry farm? What worked? What didn't? Let's keep learning together. And remember, healthy flocks start with informed farmers. Don't forget to download your copy of the Poultry Farming Organic ebook using the link in the description of this video or scan the QR code on your screen right now. See you there.